If I buy them all, would you do 5 a piece?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's 11, so 55. Cool.
Froggy flips.
How's it going?
Toy collector? Comic collector?
A little of everything.
We're a local business. Greenfield, just east of Indianapolis.
Oh yeah,
Here.
I live in Greenfield. I go there all the time.
Oh, okay.
I buy my Yu-Gi-Oh cards there.
Oh, all right.
Is this your booth?
Yes.
How much are the Star Wars action figures up here?
There's 7. The old ones?
Yeah. 7 a piece?
Yeah. You want to put those in a bag?
Yeah. Got 2 of these figures from the Turtles, and then those were accessory bags in there. If I buy them all, would you do 5 a piece?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's 11, so 55. Cool. Nine, 10, 11. All right, so what was the total? So 55, 67, 59, 61, 62, 63?
Yeah.
Okay. 63. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you, too. How much you have on Ringo here?
Let me see.
Oh, it's on the side. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't see it. 25.
Okay.
$10. Okay. I might do that. Would you do $30 on that plus the space case?
Yeah.
There you go. There you go, man. Thank you very much.
That's a good piece, man. Anyway, I gotta get. Oh yeah, good to see you.
Good to see you. Glad things are going well for you.
Take care. Kind of a random assortment.
Oh, just different stuff. Okay.
Yeah, a few movies, mostly music. But yeah.
Anything like
Random
old rock and
prices,
roll or
too.
anything, like 80s rock or anything?
There probably is some. I feel like there was a guy bought a Bon Jovi earlier.
Oh, really?
I know. Sometimes it's hard to tell what. If we need to, we can always take it. Well, that's a Batman. So it's movies. But yeah, feel free to. I mean, I know
Okay.
they're not the easiest thing in the world to
No, that's all right.
look at. So that's Batman. I know. I had like a Guns N' Roses.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a couple. Here's another of the Bon Jovi. I know not everybody's into Bon Jovi. I get that. There's Genesis.
I'm going to come and look harder in a
Oh,
minute.
sounds good.
Thank you.
Underneath that,
Yeah, what
you
else?
can move is some autographed lobby cards. This is probably one of the coolest things here. A friend of mine worked on this show
Uh-huh.
when they were doing it. These are all autographs of people that were on Celebrity Poker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then these some autographed lobby cards and stuff. But
Paris Hilton.
he works on the crew with us for the NFR, and so there's Alex Trebek and
Oh, really?
Dale Earnhardt Jr. Yeah, here's a whole list of them.
Okay.
So,
Gotcha.
and the neat thing about it is there's like 40 of them. He only wants 200 bucks.
Oh, really?
I think a guy could pick out what he wanted and then sell the rest even for 10 or 15 bucks a piece.
Right.
Rosie O'Donnell, Penny Marshall.
Paris Hilton. Look at that. Dale Earnhardt Jr. Kenyon Seth Green. And there's a couple in there that make it tempting. I don't know.
Okay.
Is 200 you said?
Yeah.
Is it $1? All right, I gotta think about it for a minute.
All right. I didn't have enough room for everything.
Right,
so I
yeah.
kinda I was thinking about putting one of those announcements on about that.
Oh yeah.
We were at a show in Ohio, and a guy that was an autograph guy came and looked at it, and he said they're legit.
Oh really?
But he wanted me to pay him to
Right,
authenticate.
yeah,
I said, I don't
yeah.
need to be authenticated.
To give you that
From a
piece of
friend who
paper.
worked on the show. you know.
Exactly.
That's anybody that buys a NASCAR car gets a free autograph.
Is it okay to walk back here?
Beautiful. I'm not ignoring you. I just gotta say hi to her. You know your way around.
I just realized this was yours.
So she sees something she likes.
We'll make a fun. You guys been here for a while.
Not very long. She found the one thing she wanted.
Thank you. Oh, it's like that's a flat on nothing. Not a problem. I want you to come back. Please. We do have thousands more at the store.
Is that a box full you're selling, or is that just?
Sure. Yeah. Like 20 bucks.
Yeah, sure. I'll take
All
that.
right. It's all yours.
Okay.
20 bucks.
Thank you.
There are like 22 different Misfits figures, just to warn you ahead of time.
Okay.
I have about 12 or 14 of them at the store.
Right on. Those are cool, and the Ranted's awesome too. I didn't know they made that.
They did a whole lot. I mean, obviously they've done a lot of music related
Yeah.
stuff. Iron Maiden. They do a lot of Ghost, but they usually do those as exclusives. They don't do them as regular retail.
Gotcha.
Their Ghost ones are beautiful.
How much you asking on the Ranted one? I didn't.
All
see.
of them are 20 bucks. Or 18, and
18.
then the exclusives are a little bit more.
Okay.
That's why they're up top.
Gotcha.
But yeah, $18.99 or $17.99 at the store. Because we're a licensed dealer for them. Kind of have to do it.
Right on. All right, I'm gonna grab some of them. I want to get the whole set of Misfits down there,
All right.
and Rancid, and
So how many total? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 of those, and then I want to get Atom Bomb.
Okay. I'm going to calculator it so I don't screw you up.
Sure.
6 times 18 plus back up equals plus 24 plus 20.
Oh, I already paid for that one.
Oh, you paid
Yeah,
him? Okay. Sorry, I didn't know you did that already.
It's cool. 132.
There is a blue Atom Bomb, I will warn you also. It's an exclusive. We do have it at the store. I do not have it here, though.
I try not to be a completist or else I'd go crazy.
Oh, God, yeah. All right, so that's those. You got that one. So
Yep.
what was it, 132?
132?
I think it was? Yeah, you're good.
Awesome, man. Thank you.
Not a problem. Can you get it all?
I think so. I think I'm about done
Run
here.
it out to the car and come back, get another load, right?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
All right, everyone, we are back in the garage. They call it the largest garage sale in the nation. It was pretty big. It goes on every year at the Indiana State Fairgrounds. I'm sure every state has one in the wintertime. I used to go to it when I was younger, and I was always severely disappointed just because it didn't really feel like a garage sale. I was really naive back then. An event like that is just a big convention. It's a convention with no theme, with professional vendors and people that do that for a living. Yes, you can find interesting stuff. Yes, you can snag a good deal here and there. But if you're really looking to come out with some like huge resale haul, you're gonna have to be pretty open-minded and pretty creative. But it's definitely possible. Me personally, I just went for fun with no real expectations, and I'm pretty happy with what I came away with. So real quick, let's take a look at it. At one booth, I got a couple vintage TMNT figures, a 1988 Michelangelo with no belt or accessories, an undercover Donatello, again with no accessories or anything. However, I did get 2 bags of various accessories. I believe some in here are vintage. They might all be vintage, I'm not sure, but for $2 a piece, definitely not a steal. Things like this do help to complete figures down the line, so I figured why not. And then at that same booth, there were a bunch of vintage Star Wars figures, 70s and 80s. He wanted $7 a piece for them, which is a fine deal, but I offered $5 if I bought them all, and he took it. Vintage Star Wars figures are something I always pick up if they're cheap enough, even without accessories or anything, because eventually you're going to find some accessories, and then you can complete the figure, and they sell for a lot more. These things are always going up in value as long as they're in decent condition. And with the exception of only a couple, most of these are in pretty good condition. So $5 each is definitely a price that I'm comfortable paying for a lot of vintage Star Wars figures, just to kind of put up for the future when I find some accessories for them. All that being said, I am personally trying to collect the first 12 figures, nice complete versions of them, and I did not have a Darth Vader. This guy is missing the tip of his lightsaber, but the cape and everything is in really good shape. Paid $30 for both of these things. That's about what this is worth, between like $25 and $30 in this condition, missing the tip of the lightsaber. But I was okay paying that because I don't have a Darth Vader personally, and I figure eventually I could probably replace that lightsaber. And then we have the space case, which is just like an action figure case for those old space toys like Star Wars and I think Battlestar Galactica. I either paid $5 or $10 for it. Like I said, I kind of bundled it in with the Darth Vader. These can sell anywhere from $10 to $25, so it could possibly pay for the lot of both of them. But I just think the graphics are so cool on these old space cases. And then at the last booth that I spent money at, I did get that box of like mid-2000s Transformers for Elliot. That was a really good deal at $20. Him and Olive had plenty of fun playing with those. And I mean, there would be resale value in those if I would choose to do that, but it was worth $20 of fun for them. But then I got all these figures, and I did not get a good deal on them. I mean, I paid pretty much exactly what they're worth, what I could go on like the Super 7 website and get them for. But there were a few that just kind of spoke to me for various reasons, and seeing them in person, I just had to jump on them for my own personal collection. Companies like Super 7 and NECA, I think, make about the coolest modern collectibles there are, but I would never order off of their websites because they're kind of like Funko Pops, like it just never ends. So if I see them out in the wild like this, then I feel okay buying them, but like I said, I would never order them. So obviously here's Atom Bomb from the Garbage Pail Kids. I definitely couldn't resist that one. I think he was the most expensive at like, what was it, $22 or $24. Again, about what you could get him for on eBay or their website, if he's in stock on their website. And then these I think are so cool. 2 of my favorite punk bands of all time, Misfits and Rancid. And to have like action figures of those 2 amazing classic punk bands is just really cool, I think. Most of them are like the Crimson Ghost mascot from the Misfits, just like in different colors with like different album themes like Horror Business and Legacy of Brutality. Walk Among Us, there's another Walk Among Us in a different color, and the Fiend right here, just kind of the classic color. But man, those are so cool. If you're into the Misfits and you don't mind the commercialization, then I'm sure you agree with me. If you're not into the Misfits, then you probably just think they're very stupid. Either way, I personally think they're really cool. And then actually this one might be my favorite, Rancid skeleton. It's the lead singer, Tim Armstrong. He's got his guitar right there, but he's a skeleton with a pink jacket and a cool blue spiky mohawk and some cool aqua blue Doc Marten boots. I think he glows in the dark. He's a glow figure. Again, if you like Rancid, maybe you think it's cool too. If you don't, then you probably don't, but that's okay. But yeah, like I said, I just went for the fun of it to kind of scratch that garage sale itch, and I think it did help a little bit here in these bitter cold months. But I do have some pretty exciting picks scheduled coming up here in the next few days. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel, and I should have some more business-oriented videos for you coming up. So as always, I want to thank you so much for watching the video. But until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. Love ya. Bye. When they hear that cha-ching and they all look at me, I guess they'll know I'm buying this crap.